Hello and welcome to my channel. This is the wrestling section, as I say. This is going to be full of wrestling. I've got it on a playlist called Wingate's World of Wrestling, and this is going to go through my love of wrestling, how long I've loved wrestling, why I've loved wrestling, and sort of all things wrestling. So if you're a fan of professional wrestling, do keep tabs on this channel as well. And we're going to start this channel with a payback preview. What I'm going to basically do is run you through the card and what I think may happen at the pay-per-view. I do know, rumor has it, there could be somebody big either returning or be around at payback. But what we're going to do is I'm going to take you through the matches and let you know exactly what I think will happen at payback, my opinion on the matches. So let's get on with it, and we start with the first match I want to talk about is LA Knight, against The Miz, and a lot of people have said this is like a demotion for LA Knight. I don't actually believe that. I think you've had LA Knight lose a lot of matches in the last couple of months, and if there's anybody there that could be like a springboard to help LA Knight to that extra level, that next level, it's The Miz. The Miz is, I've seen The Miz live once or twice at a couple of house shows in a Raw a couple of years ago, and he had the crowd by in the palm of his hand, really. And I think this is going to be a good match. I think that anytime The Miz is in the ring, some people may call him like a safe worker. I think that he's a worker because he works the crowd, and the crowd really do not like The Miz, and they love always saying LA Knight. For me, I'm going to go for LA Knight to win this one. I think it could be a big springboard for LA Knight, this against The Miz. But I think it's going to be a fantastic match, and look forward to seeing it. Next we'll talk about is the steel cage match between Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus. Now, this has been a rivalry that's been going on for a good 4 or 5 months, and on TV you've seen the stop-starts, Trish trying to duck and dive out the way of Becky Lynch and getting Zoe Stark involved, and it was a good street fight they had at Monday Night Raw, Becky and Zoe. But Trish has tried everything in her power to get away from the man, and unfortunately she now does have to pay the piper. We'll find out. This is Trish's first steel cage match ever, which I find surprising, but I think it's going to be I think this is going to be a cracking match. This Trish has done well upon her return, and she's saying, as well as she said to different wrestling outlets, that she's having the time of her life, really, with this heel run. And to be honest with you, she's getting a bit hated, really, but also hated yet respected. And it's been a long-running feud. Becky just being as good as Becky is. I fancy Becky to get the win over Trish here, but I'm just looking forward to this match in general. See what Trish can do in her very first steel cage match. I'm intrigued. So for me, Becky Lynch to do that. I just think Becky is starting to become a modern day legend, and I know it gets thrown away. It's like a throwaway comment these days, but I think Becky is really capable of doing that. Another match on the card. All these matches are confirmed, by the way. There could be 1 or 2 more added, but definitely confirmed. The next match is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn as they defend the WWE Tag Team Championship, the Undisputed Tag Team titles, against the Judgment Day, which is Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Now, just as a match, as a standout match alone, yes please, because you've got four of the most talented wrestlers, I'm going to use the term wrestlers in the world right now, really, and two of the most over baby faces, and two of the most over heels to a certain degree. But you can sense the dissension that is coming in between Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Could we end up getting, maybe towards the end of the year, maybe Damian Priest against Finn Balor? I wouldn't say no to that, to be completely honest. But they are going for the tag titles tonight. But obviously, like I said, there's rifts of dissension in between them, and Marmy seems to be taking a forward role so far, trying to keep Damian and Finn in the same line. And then obviously you've got JD McDonough, as Damian Priest is saying, sticking his nose in Judgment Day's business. But I've always been a fan of Damian Priest. Ever since his days in Ring of Honor and on the Indies, he's always been a favourite of mine from the first time I saw the guy. This guy is World Championship material, and I'm not exaggerating. He may be Senior Money in the Bank, but I can honestly see him possibly be the guy that possibly might win the Rumble next year. I know it's a far name, but I wouldn't put it past it either to be that. But I think tonight, I think Saturday, tomorrow night, it's going to be a very, very competitive match. This, and like I said, Kevin and Sammy, I do fancy retaining. I think there might be a bit of a turn in that one. But again, it's one of those matches that the outcome doesn't matter because you've got four absolutely top class talents in the ring. But I'm going to say Kevin and Sammy to defend the Undisputed Tag Team titles. And the next match we'll talk about is Rey Mysterio up against Austin Theory. Obviously, Rey Mysterio beat Austin Theory a couple of weeks ago on Friday Night SmackDown when Santos Escobar was unable to take part in the match because of an attack that Austin Theory did on Santos at some point. I don't know about you guys. This is for the United States Championship. I don't know about you guys, but I've got a feeling that, can you sense a heel turn? I for some reason I can sense a heel turn in this. Will Santos turn on Rey and cost Rey the United States Championship? That's something that has crossed my mind. It's possible, but again, you got Austin Theory, who is talented, not quite. He's got all the tools, as everyone says, but he's definitely getting there. I think in a couple of years' time he'll be bigger than what he already is. But you know what? I'm going to go for Austin Theory to win back the United States Championship, and could Santos Escobar either cost Rey the title on purpose, or will he interfere and cost Rey some other way? But I'm going to go either way, even if it's a clean win. I'm going for Austin Theory to win back the United States Championship. I'm kind of looking forward to that one as well. This card is really, really, really stacked as to what it is as of this recording. Next, Rhea Ripley against Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's Championship. I have been literally mouth-watering at this one. Not just because it's mommy, but at the same time, I think this is a powerhouse of a women's match. Somebody that you could realistically really challenge Rhea Ripley, and Raquel is that. And I think this could be a like I said, a powerhouse match. And Rhea, they've been teasing this match for a good 6 to 8 weeks, really, even before Liv Morgan's injury, and then writing Liv off TV, I think, just enhanced Raquel, because even though Raquel wasn't on TV, at least, wasn't able to get in the ring, and Adam Pearce and that kept putting her back. She was always on TV. She was always on segments. And obviously when Rhea and Dirty Dom were been over on NXT, especially for their mixed tag match a couple of weeks ago, Raquel got involved there. I think this is going to be a real good match and a serious challenge for Mommy to kind of get past. I'm tempted. Which way do I go with this? Again, it's just a match I'm going to look forward to, and I'm going to say Rhea will retain in an entertaining women's match, I have to say. But I'm going to go Rhea Ripley, but it wouldn't surprise me if Raquel got the win. But I'm saying Rhea in a close fought contest, and a hard hitting one as well. I'm looking forward to that. So Rhea Ripley to retain the Women's Championship for me. And the main event, honestly, I hope it is the main event and should be the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let me tell you this, I am so pleased that this match is happening on more ways than one, because Shinsuke Nakamura takes on Seth Rollins. Seth is defending the championship, and all I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you. I think Shinsuke deserves a match of this magnitude. He hasn't had a world title match since it was against AJ Styles a couple of WrestleManias ago. Excuse me, I've just had to attack a fly. And to me, that didn't live up to the hype, because everyone that's followed Shinsuke's career through Japan, New Japan, and things like that, and the rivalries he had with AJ, Seth Rollins struggling with back issues, which he has confirmed on After the Bell and other podcasts and that he's been speaking to in interviews. He's got two damaged vertebrae, I believe it is. So he is working with an injured back, but I think that Shinsuke and him are going to put on an absolute screamer. I expect nothing less from these two guys. They are two of the most talented in-ring wrestlers, in-ring talents that you'll find. I'm going to go for Seth for this one, but I'm trying to stop myself from getting overexcited, because this is a match that I have friends who are really, really big Shinsuke Nakamura fans, and I know people that in some ways can't stand Shinsuke, but I think you've got to kind of I'm so pleased that Shinsuke is getting this title contest against Seth Rollins. Now, the question is, though, into this match, I'm saying Seth Rollins for the win over Shinsuke, but this is the question, will Damian Priest decide to, could this be the time for him to cash in the Money in the Bank? There's a chance going there, so we'll have to wait and see. But for me, I'm going to go my entire rundown of Payback. Seth Rollins to beat Shinsuke Nakamura. What a match. Can I just say this again? What a match. Rhea Ripley to just narrowly retain against Raquel Rodriguez. Austin Theory to win the United States Championship off of Rey Mysterio. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn I believe, will get the win over the Judgment Day. Becky Lynch will beat Trish Stratus, I believe. And LA Knight, will get the win over The Miz. This is going to be a fantastic pay-per-view. If you've got the network, watch it. If you haven't get it, if you can't do that, get it on pay-per-view. It's going to be a fantastic night of wrestling. I think it's going to be really entertaining. There's some real standout matches. What I will say is that there's a rumor that the one and the only Mr. John Cena could be involved at Payback somehow or another. Could that be? Because don't forget also at Payback, the only reason why I mention that is because the Grayson Waller effect is there with Cody Rhodes. Could John get involved in that? We'll see. But there is rumours about John Cena going to be at Payback, possibly, because we've heard through a few media outlets that there's talk of him having a 7-week run. So could this be a way of getting him into Payback and so on and so forth? We'll wait and see. All wrestling fans are looking forward to this, and so am I. So I just can't wait for this event. This has been my Payback preview. They're my predictions, and wrestling is. Seth said in an interview recently that we're in a new boom. I would say, I understand. I wouldn't quite say boom, but I would say that we're getting stronger again. I think with Triple H head of creative over there, and obviously AEW doing what they did at Wembley last Sunday. There's a hunger for wrestling again, which I love to see, and I'm not picking either side. I just basically want wrestling to thrive. So, if you're a wrestling fan, leave me down your predictions for the Payback pay-per-view. What you think will happen? Will there be any surprises? But also, I will be back. I will be doing one Saturday for All Out. So I'll be doing a preview for All Out as well. So do turn those notifications on. Please like, please do share, please do subscribe. And my God, wrestling fans, we are in for a treat coming into the back end of this year. Let's enjoy the wrestling, enjoy the pay-per-views, enjoy Payback, and I'm just ready to enjoy some real good action. Guys, I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.